Here is Wizard of War for the Atari 2600, released by CBS Video Games in 1981. The label's rather plain. It doesn't have any art on it, just the title, but it does tell you about things you'll do in the game. Vaporize all Burr Wars, shoot every Gar War and Thor War, bullseye Warlock, and beat the Wizard. Joystick ready? Go. So, yeah, it's already setting up for what'll happen in the game. So, yeah, let's pop this in my Atari 2600 and take a look at it. Wizard of War is based on the 1980 Midway arcade game of the same name. And it features a the game is already in two-player mode, although you can do single-player as well. You play as characters called warriors, these weird spacemen type guys. You go through mazes and shoot different enemies. The different enemies are Burr Wars, the blue guys, Gar Wars, the yellow guys, Thor Wars, the red scorpion guys, Warlocks, the weird insect type thing, and the Wizard of War himself. Now, basically, this game is kind of like Pac-Man, but if you were able to shoot your enemies. It's sort of like Alien on Atari 2600, but sort of not. So, what did I think of Wizard of War? Well, believe it or not, this is actually my favorite Atari 2600 game of all time. I've enjoyed the arcade version too, from what I've played on MAME and other emulators, but I'm more familiar with the Atari version. But the arcade version's fairly similar, just the Atari one, the graphics are dialed down quite a bit. But, yeah, Wizard of War, it's always fun, especially when you have a second player. It's fun to shoot the enemies with them, or you can even turn your back on the player and shoot them. So, yeah, it's kind of like with Joust. That's another one of my favorite two-player games. And in that, you can also, work with the second player or turn your back on them and joust them. So, yeah, Wizard of War definitely gets a thumbs up from me. It's just fast-paced and fun, and there's nothing else like it. So, yeah, thanks for watching my review of Wizard of War for the Atari 2600. I hope you all enjoyed that, and goodbye.